Nina Williams, and we're here in Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. And we're here at Lower Chaos at the Automator boulder, and I'm working the problem, the Automator, which is a long, crimpy, strenuous climb. Strenuous on the fingers, so there's lots of really small holds, and it's probably, I haven't counted it, but it's definitely in the double digits as far as moves. And the grade is V13 or 8B, which is pretty difficult, and this is my serious project of the season so far. I think I'm gonna try it from the bottom.
Oh, from the bottom?
Yeah, just see how it goes. So the intro moves aren't that difficult, but from this section here all through the top is pretty sustained. So I've managed to do it from these two holds up to the top, and now I just have to hopefully link it from the bottom. Yikes. I had to have the pad a little bit. I like felt it and I was like, oh shit, just gonna keep going. But, oh fuck. Man, this part is so annoying, that like swing out. It just takes like that little bit of energy. I'm gonna try this move from here.
Come on. Come on. Nice.
Oh man, nice. Tough moves. Owie! It chews my finger, my pointer finger. Sweet. Okay. The secret rest. Yeah. Sure. So, I just gave my first send attempt on the Automator of the day, and I fell off the crux move again. But it's cool. I felt pretty good, and now it's time to rest. So when I rest for long problems like this, I'll set a timer, and the longer the rest, usually the better I feel. So because this problem is a lot of moves, I set a timer for 20 minutes. And sometimes it's hard to wait that long, but it's cool. That's why I bring snacks. Ooh, it's windy.
I know.
Look at that wind. Don't break my banana holder. Yes, getting ready for the second try. Who knows? Again, just gonna stay in the present moment. Do it move by move.
Come on.
Fuck, dude. My left arm feels like so weak when I get there. God. I think part of the difficulty of getting all the way to the crux is it's hard to stay in that present moment for so long. And by the time I get to here, I'm like outside of myself. I'm like a little bit outside of the zone. And everything has to be just right to hit that hold. And I don't think I grabbed this hold very well. So, let's see. This thing feels like shit. Maybe I do need to grab.
The rain doesn't often. It'll rain for a bit and stop. It's definitely more traction. Get your timing right. Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh my god. Okay.
I guess your last the top holes are like a little wet.
It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. So much micro beta. It hurts my finger. It's really hard to not complain right now.
It's okay.
That's what boulders do, right? We just complain all the time.
So what's the rest time now?
Probably another 20 minutes and see how I feel. I need to be strategic with my attempts. So if there's like no wind or if I still feel tired, then I'll wait another I'll do like 25 or 30 minutes, but I'll set a timer for 20 and see how I feel. The important thing is that it's all part of the process, and I need to not get focused on the end result. Like, just being up here in the Alpine is a blessing in and of itself. And being at the boulders and getting on these moves and keeping my fingers strong is like awesome. So that's the things that I need to focus on, and that's the thing that's what'll see me through to the end. But I can't think about the end. Don't do it. Can't think about it. Just like burning the tip of my finger off. Ugh, man. I've only climbed one V13 in my entire life, and that was maybe like 4 years ago now. Maybe 4 years or something. It was in Rockland, South Africa. It took me 8 sessions, and it was awesome. I didn't expect anything. It just sort of, I got sucked into it because I did the crux move the first day I tried it, and then had to put it all together from the beginning. And this feels similar, but even still a little bit harder of a style, harder to access, harder physically and mentally. So I'm really pushing my own limits with this climb, even though I don't want to admit that to myself. I've reached a point in my career where I'm like, I'm done with bouldering. I'm gonna move on and do other things, and yet here I am trying this climb that's at my limit. Why? I don't really know, but it's happening. I think I'm just getting excited to start this climb from the beginning every time, but that's a trap that I didn't want to fall into, and I told myself I wouldn't fall into. But it's I'm so close to starting from the start that I might as well start from the start. At this point, I'm going to try and stick the crux move a few more times, just in isolation, so that I don't train any bad habits into my body of just failing on this move again. So, yep. Well, this is the last attempt on the project for the night. I found a little bit of micro beta that we'll see how it goes, but at the end of the day, some micro progress was made, so all good up here in the Alpine.
You got this. Come on. Come on, Ian.
Oh, fucking A. Ugh. Well, man, it felt like, I think this helped that little bit, but I think I'm just tired. 4 attempts on this thing and then I'm just like done. And I'm out of breath. Such is projecting. But so it goes. And it'll keep going. Well, let's see. That was the end of my 4th attempt and definitely feeling a little disappointed. I felt good going into the session. But the fact that I felt disappointed means that I had expectations for this session, and really the way to go is to go in with no expectations. But it's so hard not to have them, especially when all the moves are coming together, but they're just not going from beginning to end. But it's good. I figured out some new micro beta, and this is still only day 4 or 5 on this. So, I mean, I have the whole season and I live here. So it's really only a matter of time and I'm psyched to come back. Thanks for joining me up here in Rocky Mountain National Park in Lower Chaos. And I hope some of this footage here has inspired you to go out and try some of your own projects. Bye!